Let's take a look at creating proxy footage to make your workflow, especially with 4K footage, a lot quicker in Premiere. This folder is full of 4K clips, 3840 by 2160. Go within the media bin and select all the clips, right-click, Proxy, Create Proxies. Attaching proxies will attach previously made lower resolution clips to the current clip. Clicking on Create Proxies. From the format, you could choose H.264 or QuickTime. And if you select H.264, these are the various formats. Go use H.264. Under Destination, next to where do you want to store these proxies? Next to original media in the proxy folder or in a specific location. I'm going to store it next to the original media. And click on OK, which will launch Media Encoder and start converting these to low resolution video clips. Here are the files in Media Encoder being converted. Now that's all done, I'm going to drag this clip out to the timeline. And there's my clip playing. To switch to either viewing a proxy version of this out here in the source window, or to preview the proxy out here in the timeline, need to add this button. I'll do it for the source window. Click the plus sign and drag this icon, Toggle Proxies, to this toolbar right here, and then click OK. And I already did this for the program editor where I clicked, let me undo it, where I clicked and dragged that button to my button bar out here in the program window and then clicked OK. To start using the proxy, just click on it and you can see it toggles on and off for the whole scene. And look at the slight color shift. That's one way you know that you're using a proxy. Switching to the list view, I'm going to enable the proxy metadata. Right-click, Metadata Display, and then do Search for Proxy and enable the proxy status and click on OK. Scrubbing to the end, you can see that my proxies are attached. This is a way that Premiere will let you know that you have proxy footage attached. Another way would be to select the file here, right-click, and select Reveal in Folder or Reveal in Explorer, and that will open up my Proxies folder. And clicking on the footage, you can see that these are just tiny files compared to the original footage. This is the original footage of 95 megabytes, and in the Proxies folder, 9.25 megabytes. When you enable proxy footage, you're just enabling the ability to work with the proxy footage within the viewport. When you render out, you'll be rendering out the full resolution footage. This will give you a quick workflow within the source panel and the program panel. If you want to detach the proxy footage, I'm going to select all my footage that has been attached to proxies, right-click, Proxy, Detach Proxies. And to prove it, I'll just go to my list view. When I scrub to my metadata, it's no longer enabled. To reattach the proxy footage, select as many clips as you want, right-click, Proxy, Attach Proxies, match file properties, file name, file extension. These will be the filters for relinking. Select one in the list, click on Attach, and it finds it, click on OK, and you should have now everything attached again. Just to make sure, click here and scrub to the metadata. And you can see that all these proxies are attached. This is a sequence, so it doesn't have a proxy. This is going to go over setting up your own preset with watermark that you can use just for watermarking your videos, or you might want to use when creating your own proxy footage outside of Premiere. Go to your presets and click on the plus sign and click on Create Encoding Preset. I'm going to use the defaults of H.264. That's great. We'll call this watermark proxy, which will be H.264. Base it on some previous preset if you want. I'll select encoding for YouTube. Go under Effects, click on Image Overlay. Under Applied, select Choose, Pick your PNG, JPEG, whatever file format you're working with. Select the positioning. I'm going to position it in the bottom right-hand corner. You can change the opacity, which I already set up in Photoshop, and you can change the size of it. When I'm done, I'm going to click on OK. And there's my new preset. I'm going to process my videos through this preset. Let me just select these two. Drag these videos, these 4K videos, into Media Encoder. And from the top of my list, I'm going to select Watermark Proxy. I'll do the same for the other video. And then I'm going to render the videos. There's the preview with the P right down there as a watermark. Let me jump back to Premiere and make a new folder, calling it Watermark Proxy. This will contain the original footage that I'll manually attach to the proxy footage. To attach these to the proxies, I'm going to select them both, right-click, Proxy, Attach Proxies, clicking on Attach, and making sure to attach that one to the Compass watermarked version. This one. Select. Now moving on to the background, which is flowers. Attach. There's the flowers. Select. And now everything's correct. Let me toggle on the proxy. So I could toggle on and off the proxy.